So in Dallas right now, we have a temperature of 70 degrees, still lightning and still quite a bit of rain falling in Dallas County, where we have a flash flood warning for Dallas County, Rockwall County until 12:15. Tarrant County, your flash flood warning is until 12:30. Let's, Cynthia, Chris, do you guys have another update for me?
I just been checking on the power outages. Talk about the transformers who are down. Right now, Encore is reporting about 46,000 customers without power right now. But just to give you a little bit of perspective, that's out of 4 million customers served. So that actually represents about 1% of the customers are without power.
And you talked about Parker County, Pete. I got off the phone with the fire marshal for Parker County. He said they have no reports of any damage there. Just got off the phone with Ellis County Sheriff's Department. They have no reports of any damage there as well. But I did just hear from a Midlothian resident who said the sirens are going off again, Pete.
Cynthia, I'm sorry. I was just checking with Jesse. I apologize.
No problem.
Could you hear me talking on TV?
No, they could just hear me, Pete. We're good. But residents are telling me that the storm sirens are going off again in Midlothian.
Huh, that's interesting. Now, here's what's going on as I take a drink of water. Dallas County right now, let's go back to the radar real fast. Dallas County, that tornado warning's been canceled for Dallas County. So that makes complete sense. And Cynthia, you said that the sirens are still going off in Midlothian?
Yep, I just got that text from a Midlothian resident. He says he lives in the Ovilla area.
Okay. So, well, they're going off in Ovilla right now. Jason, let's zoom into Ovilla. So Midlothian right now, the severe threat is no longer in Midlothian. And I guess the folks in Ovilla or wherever those storm sirens are sounded, because this is kind of it's far northern Ellis County, just across the Dallas County line. You can see Glen Heights, that's Dallas County. But I'm guessing the Ovilla emergency managers just sounding the sirens out on an abundance of caution. Now, Ovilla, you're in the tornado warning, but there's no tornado threat right now in Ovilla. That tornado threat has really diminished greatly. And if it's anywhere, Jason, zoom out. And let me take a look at the velocity data real fast. If we have a tornado threat, and I'm not saying we do, but if we have a tornado threat, it's not in Ovilla, which is in this northern part of the county. If we had one, it would be around Waxahachie. And so if you live in Ovilla, you're like, well, I know where Waxahachie is, so why are they sounding the sirens? And I believe it's probably just out of an abundance of caution. I don't know, of course, I'm not talking to anyone there, but I believe they're sounding them in Ovilla right now just out of an abundance of caution because the tornado threat, not that there is one, but there certainly is still a tornado warning until 10:30. If there were a tornado threat, it'd be kind of in this Waxahachie, Sterrett area, right up here, kind of right along I-35. So that's where our concern would be. You could put that rotation symbol on there, and once again, you could see a little bit of just a little bit of a couplet, maybe just a little bit north of Waxahachie. But again, right now, I mean, Jesse, don't you agree with this? I'm just not seeing certainly nothing in Ovilla. Wouldn't you agree?
Right. There's, again, the rotation just in general in this area has really gone down. And looking at some of the other products we look back here behind the scenes, not only is the rotation, has it died down quite a bit, but the intensity, again, really not as intense as it was earlier. So it's certainly not in Ovilla. Like you said, if there was a risk of some rotation, that would really be kind of on the north side of Waxahachie right now. That's where it would be. Certainly not in Ovilla, though.
Yeah. Let's go through, now that we know this tornado threat has really, it's not at zero right now, but we know it's really dropped down quite a bit. Let me kind of go through the forecast with you because it's 10, 17, and 21 right now. Again, Dallas County is no longer in this tornado warning, but I want to give you the forecast, okay? So we're going to go through the radar. Jason, let's show the DMA radar real fast, and then we can take people through the timing maps. If we can go back to the DMA, the SAT-RAD, and I mean, this is, I know it's a mess. We got rain falling everywhere, but hey, isn't that what we've wanted, since May? Certainly since June, we've wanted this kind of rain, and we're going to have the coolest weekend we've had since May. It's going to be a beautiful weekend. High Saturday, middle 72 to 74, and highs on Sunday 78, 79 degrees. So a beautiful, beautiful weekend across here. Here's the radar. Let's go to the current image. That's the last 6 hours. That's right now. Now let's go to that midnight image. That's an hour and a half or so. See? Dallas-Fort Worth area, you're not in that severe threat any longer. Could you have some lingering flash flooding? It's possible at midnight. Severe weather threats shifting to the east, the southeast, and the south of the Dallas-Fort Worth area. There's 1 o'clock in the morning. Let me step out of the way so you can see East Texas too. 2 o'clock in the morning. Athens, you'll be picking up quite a bit of thunderstorm activity, 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Go to 3 o'clock, that's when the cold front's on top of us. So these temperatures that have dropped, 20 some degrees, it's rain cooled. The cold front hasn't even arrived. It won't arrive until 3 o'clock in the morning. 4 o'clock in the morning, let's move forward in time. There we are. Now there's 5 o'clock in the morning. Now let's go to sunrise. Now we're looking at 7 o'clock in the morning. As we look at 7 o'clock in the morning, the front's down around Corsicana and Athens. Back here in the Metroplex, it's a cloudy start. We're going to have some spotty showers around tomorrow for your morning rush. And I'm not going to say it's going to be a wet morning commute, but some spots will certainly have a little spotty rain tomorrow morning for the morning commute. So just be prepared for that. Let's move forward in time. Let's go to noon. You can still see we have the clouds hanging around, maybe a couple spotty showers as we head through the entire morning. Now let's go to 5 p.m. Watch how the clouds start to clear out. 3 p.m. Here's 4 p.m. Now let's go to 5 p.m. You see we still have some clouds hanging around. Let's go to 7 p.m. and you can see things are starting to clear out, and we finally clear our skies as we head through tomorrow. Late in the day, we start to see a little bit of clearing, and then as we head through tomorrow night, skies will certainly clear out across the area. Now let's take a look at that forecast, Jason, if we can. Let's just go right to tonight. And as you take a look at the tonight forecast, again, it's showers and thunderstorms. I haven't had a chance to update this because I've been on the television with you all night, but I had 100% coverage. That will still hold true. So everyone sees rain. If you haven't seen it, you will see it tonight. So the coverage is 100% rain, heavy rain, gusty winds, thunderstorms likely. You know the story there. It's what we're all experiencing right now. And if it hasn't moved into your area, give it an hour or two. I just showed you the timing, and you'll certainly pick that up. 70, that's the low tonight. During the day tomorrow, again, it's a pretty cloudy day and some lingering rain on and off throughout the morning. It's not widespread like the activity is tonight, but about 30% of us see that rain as we head through the day tomorrow, especially in the morning. You can see the lightning here still in downtown Dallas. A breezy day, a cooler day. Remember, we tied a record high today of 96. Tomorrow's high temperature is 82 degrees. Now let's look at that 14-day forecast. And I like to do this 7 days at a time. There's that 30% chance on Thursday. We're still in the 80s on Friday, sunshine and 83. Look at that. We get a little surge of cooler air. Once again, the coolest air. I think this is the best weekend we've had since May. 55 degrees Saturday morning, 52 degrees on Sunday morning, and then Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week, we're in the 80s, middle to upper 80s. And now let's put on the remaining 7 days. Look at that. That's not bad. The end of next week, 86, 82. Next weekend, not this weekend, but the following weekend, 83 and 82. Finally, we deserve fall. We have not had fall. Meteorological fall, September, October, November. Finally, as we head through October 7th on Saturday and Sunday morning, the 7th and the 8th of October, finally the end of the first week of October, it's finally going to feel like fall. No more 90s in that forecast. We have 70s this weekend, and then it's a string of 80-degree temps, guys. I think we deserve it.